all about assignment football, and that's the hardest thing, is to get everybody to do what they're supposed to do as far as keeping their eyes in the right place, and that's the main focus. This is something that as coaching staff we've been around, but our players have not been around, and it's just something that takes time and reps, and try to get the speed of the game as best that we can.
Yeah, for your players, does this almost feel like a foreign language at first, seeing this type of ball?
It is, and one of the things we've tried to do is go back and get schemes that are very similar to ours, and trying to show the views that they're going to see in the ball game, and that's the biggest thing, and try to break it down to them so that it's in a language that they can understand.
So do you see some broad similarities to what they do offensively and what you guys do?
None at all. There's no similarities between number one, the quarterback's underneath the center.
Right.
I
just meant, like, what did you mean specifically about going back and showing them?
We go back and do stuff that's been done 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, into schemes. And the whole thing we try to do is we try to get pictures of the film clips that match what we do and what we're going to do, and try to show them that view, and that's the biggest thing that we try to do.
When was the last time you defended a Service Academy team that does what they do?
The last time I saw a Service Academy team was about 20 years ago, and it was this team. They had a young man by the name of D. Dallas, I believe, was the quarterback. I've seen this option stuff, several years in through my career, but last time I've seen a Service Academy was about 20 years ago.
Nate Broussard said last time he saw a triple option was sophomore or junior year of high school, so not quite as long as you.
It's a foreign language, like you say, to everybody, and the biggest thing is that it's the option game with the quarterback under, and it hits a lot faster than the gun option does.
Now, their quarterback, he was a drop back guy in high school. Has he adapted? Is he how good as he is?
They're not a drop back scheme, so he's doing what they do, and their deal is they just plug another guy into their system, and I think that's the biggest thing that he's done a nice job of running our offense.
What's the single biggest key your defensive guys have to pay attention to read that right?
Put their eyes on their key. Each one of them's got a key that they've got to have, and if they take their eyes off of their key and put it on somewhere else, such as the quarterback, then that causes problems. Everybody's got a key, be it a lineman, a back, or a slot, or a wide receiver. Each position's got different keys, and the whole thing in this game is being disciplined to do that and not be looking in the wrong place, and then to make sure that you keep your shoulders square.
I noticed you practicing.
When you're playing that offense for the first time, I presume that explanation is easier said than done.
It is, but we try to get it assimilated as best we can. And what happens is during the course of the game, things will slow down. It'll be fast the first series and all that stuff, and then hopefully when guys just calm down, and that's where playing experience comes in. That is what I'm counting on helping us.
Now, does every play start the same way with the quarterback?
He's underneath, but it doesn't always start the same way. It could be they've got 5 or 6 different plays, and then blocking schemes off of those plays. That's what makes it different. Is they've got an answer, and then they've got an answer that looks the same, but it's a completely different play.
Notice you guys playing without a ball. Is that just pretty much against scout team?
When everybody's got the ball in this game, and everybody makes sure they do their assignment, and they say, well, I saw that he pulled it. No, you won't see that in this game. Everybody has the ball, and you've got your assignments, and you've got to make sure you take care of yours.
Hit the guy one way or the other.
You got to take care of your responsibility.
How often do you guys do that without the ball?
Every time we see an option team.
And the idea there is just to teach your guys the discipline of their assignment rather than worrying about where the ball is.
Correct. And that's the whole thing. Is people want to say, well, I saw him hand it off, and this. You won't know that on option teams with the quarterback underneath. It's a totally different game. You're talking about a second and a half quicker than when he's in the gun.
Now, they have 2 or 3 running backs. Are they different styles? Is it one of their? They
had some big backs earlier, and then they've gone to a smaller fullback, and that's really the only guy that we worry about is taking care of that dive back. And if he's 200 pounds or 240 pounds, that is a difference. So that'll make a difference when we figure out. It's kind of like tackling a big tailback that's 240 pounds or 190 pound scat back, and that'll depend on who they put in there during the course of the game. We'll have to adjust.
Good guys.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, Art.